The F1 2012 soundtrack. How can you beat it? So anyways, welcome everyone to race number 8 of the NRLOA Castrol Indycar series. And I do not know what road racing is, so although if you're saying that it's worse than the Steven Universe community, well then that means that you better not touch that with a 20-foot pole. But hey, good to see you, Darius. It's been a little bit, man. Yeah, kind of funny that you said the hashtag Godspeed. I'm not sure if that's in reference to what happened today or not, but yeah. There's William Brock. Welcome. Let me get fixed up here. There we go. And Michael, Sean, Diego, Mark. Good to see y'all here. Sorry if I seem a little down. There's Ben Crouch. Good to see you. Well, yeah. So anyways, this is the Walt Disney World 400 here at Homestead, Miami. We are going night racing. First time I've ever done a night race on the Top Dragster channel ever. So this should be pretty cool. First time I've ever done a night race on this track, I should say. And another really cool thing is we've got the top 2 in points starting on the front row together. Mark Davidson is leading the points. Elijah Gordon right behind him. And it is Gordon with the pole position, Davidson to his outside. In the meantime, we'll go through here. Colton Yo, Christian Parker, 3rd and 4th. Eli Bright and Roger Ray, reigning champion there, starting 6th. Tyler Lyman and Bobby Stringle, Nathan Stapleton, and Evan Hunter are the current top 10 starters. But this is definitely, and I mean, I keep saying this a lot for most of the tracks we've been going to, where qualifying really doesn't matter on a place like this. But it's really not going to matter at this place. Chris Hayden could easily win this thing. Easily. So yeah, we shall see. And this also has potential to be possibly all 50 laps green flag. This could be a wreck fest. This is like so unpredictable, this track. It is in simulation mode, but they're running 25-second laps. And hopefully no pit stops. It didn't look like they pitted in the test races that I did where they even went green the whole way. Oh, it's not updated? Oops. Here, okay. There we go. Because sponsors Walt Disney World. Yeah. Man. Strange coincidence having a race in Florida here tonight. Well, I'll just get this out there for those who may be wondering why I'm just going like, well, grandfather passed away today. But I don't want to like just reminisce about that and everything. But yeah, if I do seem a little down here for a little bit, that's probably why. But I'm okay. Life goes on. But Godspeed to him. That's all I can say. If we keep doing Powerade, I hope. My hope is we get to 1984 or earlier. That would be pretty dadgum early. But again, after the Powerade and Bear Jackson series, may take a little break from offline and focus more on my online leagues that I am in, and then just some other life stuff. Thank you, William. Much obliged, man. And just Godspeed to him. I mean, it kind of sucked that he was down in Tennessee, where it was away like several hundred miles from friends and family. But there's some family went down there to see him. But it's I don't want to reminisce about that too much. But thank you very much for your condolences, and thank you, Michael. And but hey, I'm okay. I kind of had this. I was kind of ready for it the last couple of days, so I'm okay. But hey, the race shall go on. And what do you say we get the commands, shall we? Let's go racing here in the Walt Disney World 400 at Homestead, Miami. Race number 8 of the season. again with the custom pack. Stock cars firing up there. But it's all good. Cars are rolling. And 8-bit there, you're asking about that. Well, first of all, I am I am quite overloaded almost as it is with painting as it is. But maybe just specify which mod it would be for, and maybe. We'll have to see. As green flag is already there. Holy smokes, that's where the restart zone is. Jeez. That's different. And what a start there for Gordon. He's got that thing checked out, at least for the moment. We're going to see here. Who have the worst luck? Well, at the moment, I'm the only one with all 3 DNFs, so I'm definitely winning that one. It looks like Elijah's going to handily lead the first lap here. Colton Yo into second. That 5 car doing well in points, and actually Gordon's teammate, and with the massive run and help from Eli Bright, is going to get to the inside and take the lead. But this is definitely a track where holding the lead for more than a lap, or even half a lap for that matter, is a tricky task. As you can see here, Eli Bright already the inside, helping Tyler Lyman. Nathan Stapleton's down there in the inside. Zachary Fitzwater as well. As the 8 goes high. I know you're going to say, like, oh, why don't they just hold the inside? Why don't they just hold the inside? Well, that's because for the best angle of attack going into the corner, you got to enter high. Otherwise, you're going to really use up your stuff. Like what Nathan Stapleton just did right there. It's easier for the car to step out like what it just did right there. He just moved up in the corner. It's easy to do when you're into the corner from the inside and not the outside. As we're already seeing 3 wide. Nearly 4 wide. This is going to get interesting really quick. Derek Hamill's on the inside, pushing Jason Seed forward. Michael Canto will lead that lap. They're needing to check up a little bit, over 210 miles an hour entering that corner. Flying past there, over 200 miles an hour, near 210 entering the corners. And not even dipping below 200 through the middle. Looks like Hamill just barely led that lap from Jonathan Rains. And 3 wide, Sandy Garrett, I think it's, or is that, no, that's Matthew Hartford. That's a throwback from season 1, actually. Sandy Garrett drove that number 14. It's Matthew Hartford this time around, sorry about that. Mark Davidson, current point leader, got it there briefly, and TJ Handler, you're already going 3 wide, as you can see. Obviously, qualifying position did not matter too much. And it ain't going to, as Ben Krautz now to the lead, and yeah, we're just going to see this a whole lot over these 50 laps. Question is just how many cautions, if any. I remember during the season 1 NCCS days, where you're describing the AI going to on the outside. A law of the series to move up. Yeah, kind of just abandoned that. Because then people would cry foul or something. So I'm just saying, like, it's just the best angle of attack. Plus, that was back when he had full blown. Whoa, cycle racing. Man, that looked like it was contact in the back. I mean, that was back when it was full blown cycle racing. I've tried to get rid of that to the best of my abilities now. And this is about as close as you're going to get. But not quite. I mean, the drafting distance is actually very big. It's 1.5. And I think that actually helps, at least in this matter. Because then you get some big enough gaps that cars can shoot back to the inside again. And that's kind of, I guess, kind of what's going on here. I mean, it's not full-blown cycle racing where it's like you get to the lead and then you fall all the way to the very back. And then you work your way back forward again. Just by getting to the inside. Not particularly, but still, holding the lead is going to be next to impossible for an extended period of time. Patrick Smith is currently doing so right now, though. He's actually holding it pretty decently, and that's why he's running more of the middle lane. Not giving anyone the advantage. As Elijah going way at the track, that's going to be 4 wide. They're checking up quite a bit back there. Is everything okay? Looks like they've got it settled down. Everything should be okay. But a few drivers had to check up there, so they'll drop back, and then they'll have to catch back up once again. Have we proved these cars can race at Dega? If that were to be full-blown... okay, legitimately, that would just be full-blown cycle racing. That would be... And in all honesty, I think cycle racing like that is very predictable and kind of boring. When you get big pack racing, but it's not predictable, like where cars are going to go and stuff, kind of like what we're seeing here, or usually at Kentucky as well, which I think we're also going to in this series. That's the type of pack racing I like to see, not the predictable just cycle front to the back, front to the back, front to the back. That gets predictable after a while. Man, they've really scattered further back there. 3 wide up front, Kerry Hoover's in that. As is the 77 of Justin Zidell. I think that's the 77. Whoopsie. Ah. Wrong button. Oh, God. I just messed that up. Zidell leads that lap. Hanley's going to make it 3 wide. Man, this is something. Now Matthew Phillips, the 21. That looks like Evan Hunter down there. Now to his inside. Tyler Lyman's going to try and make the move with Carter Friesen behind him. They settle it back down. As his pack continues to remerge, that was contact. Patrick Smith aggressively trying to get in line there. Not wanting to get out to the outside lane. He is content to run the middle. Maybe a little too content. Just rammed that AJ Foyt car there. Not sure if that's Hartford or Seed. That was Hartford that he ran into. The number 14. Diego Yepes on the inside now. Help from the 19. But the 22 is able to stay in front temporarily. The Lambers didn't react. I mean, they're from about a mile from where it lives. And do you have wing damage? These things still mostly behave on stock car damage physics, so I don't think that will affect you whatsoever. Then why'd you say hello? If you don't want anyone to talk to you, don't say anything. That's just a little rule of thumb there, but welcome, nonetheless. Looks like William Brock into the inside here. But my goodness, this race is flying. If we go caution free, that will be impressive. You have halo damage. Oh, God. Breaking that out. Yes. New leader, Tom Jonas, 17. She served a one-race suspension, which I did not inform anyone of. But yeah, the one-race suspension was in order for the 17 at Hillside. But that's all settled, all is good. Salzman took the lead there temporarily, that yellow number 1 car there, and now Chris Hayden, and now Ben Crouch, and then it's going to be Jonathan Rains, and whoo, an F1 Oval Series, maybe someday down the road. There is an F1, there are plenty of F1 mods and sets, so. Although I would have to try and find some kind of accurate sound mod for that, because I don't know. These things, this sound mod I don't think would work very well for F1 cars. Of course, that could also depend on when those cars are from. If I could find a V10 F1 mod or something, that would be something. Here's a cool shot. Seriously? Who is that? Oh. Someone please answer that, please. Oh, they got it. Alright, hold up. Hold up. Okay. It was answered. But yeah, this is a cool shot here. Just see it from the spectator standpoint here. From high up in the grandstands. Pretty cool action shot as Mia Leathers temporarily gets the lead. We're already going to take halfway this time by. Jason Seed with the lead at the moment, but TJ Hanley with help from Elijah Gordon on the inside. Hanley has been the victim of some of the most violent crashes so far this season, yet is still hanging true. Down 11th in the point standing, so at 44 is actually not doing too bad. Here comes Evan Hunter once again on the inside. Justin Zidell and Christian Parker are down there behind him. Well, since we're on a pretty long green flag run here. Oh, wait, I take that back. 4 wide. Oh man, I was about to say there, it might have been a caution there. They were 4 wide. 4 wide does not work the best. This track is plenty wide, hence all the 3 wide action, but yeah. Yeah, it's pretty tight out there. And we can see just how tight it is. We can go on board with someone here. We're going to try and choose someone in about the middle lane here. We'll go on board for a few laps. Go and do the 18 of Derek Hamill. Crank it up. Enjoy the sounds. Just see just how intense it is out there. Wide through the corner here, as you just, I will admit, absolutely orgasmic sounds. Yes, I said it, and I don't care, because it's accurate. But man, they've gone 4 wide a few times here, and they're still holding on. And this race is going by extremely fast without any cautions already. Lap 33 of 50, 18 to go. And if you're asking what Lapis is, Lapis is a fictional television character. It's a bit of a running gag. As the shuffle continues with 17 to go. Matthew Hartford's taking the race lead temporarily here. Evan Hunter's going to try and take it back. Mark Davidson is the only multi-time winner this season. That's my fetish. I will admit it's just a little overdone. It's more of just a running gag, but I will admit the character is quite attractive. But it's more of just a running gag. But anyways, the shuffle for the lead just keeps on going. 15 laps to go. Not sure where you'll want to be on the track at this point, but this is definitely where you're starting to think about it. As a driver, thinking, where do I need to be to get myself into an ideal position to get up to the front at just the right time, since I know that the leader cannot hold that lead for more than really half a lap, maybe a lap at most. Kerry Hoover really close there to Justin Zaidel. Nearly contact for the lead. It's Diego Yepes is now to the inside and is looking for it. With 13 to go here. You can see holding the inside lane there on corner exit is also a tricky task. Oh my gosh, look how tight they're getting here. I don't see this going much longer. Going to remain this close, but yep, everyone's feeling the pressure now, and they are going for it. 4 wide. A couple of Penske cars in the middle of that. 12 to go. The Walt Disney World 400 and Homestead, Miami. A lot can happen here. Green flag this whole way, but with how they're moving around now, I don't see that lasting much longer. And as Christian Parker forced down to the low side, not sure if something's wrong. Nope, it looks like he just had to check up there. Just got put in a bad spot, so that will spread the field out. Yeah, he nearly had to go down to the flat of the racetrack, and you cannot hold the speed down there, and he had to check up hard. So now that pack is going to work hard to catch up in these next 11 laps. And then 10 laps. Gordon back to the lead. Dominic Anthony is up here, up at the front. But they're all looking awfully racy in that second pack. They're really going to have to file it down if they're going to catch up and have a shot to win. As Gordon brought up to the high side, 4 wide again. Can they hold it? A caution at this point will result in a bout. A 5-lap shootout. It's Nathan Stapleton to the lead right now, but Colton Yo, I don't know why I said Christian Parker. Colton Yo to the inside. It's 9 to go, and it's heating up as the packs have re-merged. Here comes Matthew Phillips to the inside, 21. 8 to go. Just hoping that they don't, for some stupid reason, pit, which they shouldn't. Here comes Zaidel and Roger Ray. Roger Ray making the 3 wide. Number 24. With 7 to go. Diego Yepes is down there. Michael Canto is down there. Again, a lot of movement that time. Yepes leads that lap. But with 6 laps to go, he actually might be okay if he's put up to the high side. He might be able to get back down low in time, but I don't know. This isn't exactly cycle racing. But it's hard to say. We are taking 5 laps to go. This will be the point of no return if there's a caution. Xavier Griffin down low. Everyone wants to get up to the front, get into the best position that they can to have a shot and getting to the front at the checkered flag. And Carter Friesen has taken that spot at the moment. But winner at Dover, Bob Bobson's looking down there, and already a two-time winner this season, Mark Davidson, is up here, looking to extend his point lead. With 4 to go. Griffin put up to the high side, careful back there. They keep it going. Eli Bright, new leader. Jonathan Rains to the inside. Derek Hamill 3 wide, 3 laps to go. Not able to make the move as the 18. Files back in line temporarily. But now he's going for it. Coming to take 2 laps to go. Will they even make it to the checkered flag without an accident? That's the big question right now. Who's in the best position? Kind of hard to say, but I think if you're about 3rd or so in the inside lane, you might be in good shape. Right now I'm looking at Tom Jonas, Gabriel Helby, Zachary Fitzwater. Taking 1 lap to go here. Hanley leads that lap, but he's put it to the high side. Colton Yo going to try and dive it below the 29. He will do so. We're about to go 4 wide for the lead. Almost, but Tom Jonas with the lead, but he's going to wash up the track. Gabriel Helby with the run and Zachary Fitzwater. It's going to be a 3-wide finish and... oh! Either Jonas or the rookie Gabriel Helby. Fitzwater with the bold effort there is definitely going to get 3rd. But who is the winner? I think it might be the 9, but let's find out. It is Gabriel Helby. Rookie driver stepping in for Sean McKean, who stepped out of the ride. The Mexican driver for Chip Ganassi Racing takes advantage on the last lap there, the last corner. Yeah, that was a fast race. I thought there would be more cautions. That's why I shortened it from 60 to 50, but dang. Had a great race there, 12 thousandths, the official margin between the 9 and the 17. And making the move there is a 3-wide finish, Zachary Fitzwater. Making a bold move there. He's Mexican? Yeah, that's what I was told, actually. He is indeed Mexican. As we can get a look at the photo finish here. Coming to the line. Right there. But bold move there, just lost a little bit of momentum there, was the 19. And I see Elijah Gordon there, looks like he's going to be 4th. I didn't even see all the rest of the results yet. So that's going to be interesting, and Colton Yo right there, so this will be interesting for the point standings. We'll just have to see, but Gabriel Helby, only a few starts on the entire channel, both NCCS and here in the IndyCars. What a great run for that number 9. Timed it perfectly. Tom Jonas will finish 2nd. Bold run there. Great job. Zachary Fitzwater 3rd. Elijah Golden. Elijah Gordon and Colton Yo 4th and 5th, which is going to definitely shake up the points there. We'll see where the 98 finished. 24th I see down there. But the rest of the top 10 is Dale Salzman, Nathan Stapleton, William Brock, Ben Crouch, and Patrick Smith with the 10th place finish. I think that's also where the 83 started the race. Maybe, I don't know. Who didn't lead a lap? That's a good question. That is a good freaking question. As we look on through full finishing results for race 8 of 14, we'll be headed to race 9. I still don't remember where. I think we might be starting the might be Texas. I don't know. I think it might be Texas. So yeah, yet another mile and a half. But yeah, we'll see even more of this type of racing. Oh man, it's been crazy. And crazy. But fun at the same time. So we'll see how the points stack up here. But of course, before we do that, big congrats to the Mexican driver, Gabriel Helby, with the victory at Homestead in the Walt Disney World 400. They even have this Sprint Cup thing down the bottom. Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, needless to say, Helby's dreams have come true. Disney references. So anyway, let's hop on over to the standings. Get things sorted out here. Should have been exported properly. There it is. Let's see what we've got. 8 races down. 6 to go. And Elijah Gordon has reclaimed the lead by a pretty hefty margin, actually. 25 points. Ahead of Mark Davidson. Go ahead and fix OBS here. Here we go. Nathan Stapleton is now third, 28 back. Patrick Smith and Xavier Griffin are currently the top 5. Colton Yo and Ben Krauts are tied for 6th. Bobby Stringle, Zachary Fitzwater, and Roger Ray, the top 10 at the moment. Dominic Anthony, TJ Hanley, Dale Salzman, Evan Hunter, Michael Canto. In the top 15, let's see, and it looks like... Has everyone led a lap now? No, Jonathan Rains has not. And Jonathan Rains is the only active driver who has not led a single lap yet this season. Reminds us all of Alex Jones back in season 1 of the NCCS. Which, yes, I know that that's a political conspiracy theorist, but I didn't know that at the time, so I let them have the name. Anyway. But those are the full standings. Those are everyone who have made starts so far in this series. Again, I think it's Texas, but I don't quote me on that. I'm not certain. I have to check the schedule. So we shall see. Your dreams have died. Well, 10th in points. That's nothing too bad. I mean, hey, I've seen some pretty big rallies. Heck, just look at Zachary Fitzwater, your most recent NCCS champion. Zachary was abysmal in the point standings for quite a while, and then just kind of climbed his way up, and lo and behold, boom. Wound up with the point lead and won the championship. So I say if you're anywhere in the top 20 right now, I think that don't give up. Definitely do not give up hope. So anyways, I think that I'm going to wrap up this stream here in just a moment. Although that was a pretty that was a pretty short race. So if anyone just wants to hang out and chat for a little bit, because I used to do that a lot, like really long ago. We just kind of hang out and chat for a little bit after the stream. So if y'all have anything you want to say to me or just ask me or whatever, feel free to do so if you wish. And my gosh, William Brock is having a great season. Getting into the 2 car, 3 races in, only 5 starts compared to everyone's 8, and is 16th in points. Actually tied for 15th, so William Brock is on a pretty decent charge here. Looking good. But yeah, we just want to chill out for a minute, or not, if everyone's just kind of like and then I'll go and wrap it up, because got another shindig going on then. over on Discord. So yeah. Oh boy, crazy day though. A little bit emotionally exhausting, but hey, life goes on. Life goes on. Has everyone already bailed? Looks like pretty much everyone has bailed already. So yeah, I think I'll wrap this up. So y'all have yourselves a good night, and again, congrats to Gabriel Helby on the victory. Driving for Chip Ganassi. Well done. Hope to see y'all. Not sure. Probably. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because yeah, this is the only active series going on right now. I'll try and get a little busy with painting the final remaining Bear Jackson schemes, and then hopefully we'll be able to start that somewhere between Christmas and the New Year. If not, probably in the New Year, that will get started. But y'all have a good night, and just remember, cherish cherish every moment that you get to spend with the people that you love. That's all I'm gonna say. Have a good night. Have a good one. Take care, and bye for now.